live from SAASTR. Welcome to Friday Live with Lauren. It's noon here. It's not 3 p.m. Eastern. What's going on? I don't know. I guess it is 3 p.m. Eastern, but I feel so thrown off being on the opposite coast. But listen, y'all, there's a zip line right there. I'm going to get one of these fabulous people to go on that. You're going to watch them zip line. You're going to hear all about SAASTR. We can't wait to tell you. If you aren't here, you are missing out. You got to come next year. But my first guest today is the one and the only Tom Slocum. He's been on the show twice. You all know him. Someone comment really quick on the show. Tell me you can hear me on this mic. Let me know. I can't really read your comments, but let me know right now. Okay, so Tom, what's the most overrated part of SAASTR so far?
The food.
The food. The food is overrated. It's just true. Sorry, SAASTR. No, but the food, if you come early, you can have breakfast, but then there's no food. No food.
No. Throughout the whole day.
So don't come hungover and expect to find some food because you're going to have to wait until lunchtime.
Yeah, I got Uber stuff.
So that's overrated.
Yeah.
But what's underrated? What's been something that's actually really impressed you this year at SAASTR that you weren't expecting?
Oh, man, that's a good one. I did like the casino. They had a casino. That was kind of cool. The like side events were cool. I think that's a little underrated. Nobody pays attention. It's all hidden into stuff.
Yeah.
But there's some cool gems. They had the secret speakeasy.
I just found that this morning.
Did you? You found it?
And it's not open yet. I think it's open now. We could go now. But I found it this morning. It was not open. No hair of the dog for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the speakeasy, all the little side stuff. They're setting up a beer and wine garden right now for like a happy hour vibe. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm obsessed with the zip line.
This was underrated. This was super cool. People are missing out on it. It's a zip line. Do you zip line?
Do you zip line? Let us know. Have you ever been on a zip line before? We're curious. All right. So what are your plans after SAASTR? Because I heard you have something really exciting going on.
I do. So I will be going home, and then I'm going to come back for Dreamforce. I'm actually just recently joined with LinkedIn, so I'm going to go shoot some content with them, say hello, hit the headquarters. They're letting me in on the inside, y'all. I don't know what they're thinking, but we coming. Takeover. But yeah, it's going to be a great time. I'm hitting it with Morgan. You're going to see here in a bit. But it's going to be a good time. And then I just plan on doing really good, strong follow-up game. People slack on there, you know. We saw everybody, you scan these badges, everybody sleeps on it. But I'm really excited to like follow up with everyone and really make some moves.
Yeah, if you came to SAASTR and you don't follow up with anyone, you wasted all that money to come.
You really did. And I mean, these booths, we're all going to get the automated emails. You know, nobody's got the game plan. Don't got the playbook. All
right, y'all. So this was Tom. We're going to rotate in. We got some more people to come on.
Love y'all.
Live at SAASTR. I think Tom's going to go zipline for us. You'll get to see Tom zipline. What's up? Come on.
What's up? How you doing, Lauren?
We got some new faces on the show. All right, so introduce yourself.
All right.
Where do you work? What do you do?
For sure. What's up, everybody? My name is Sagar Shukla. It's like soccer with a G. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Foresight. We are a churn prediction platform for customer success teams. So if you got churn, we can help you predict it ahead of time.
Who doesn't have churn?
That's right. You know,
who doesn't have churn?
I hear it's a big problem right now.
Maybe. All right. So obviously, you know what's coming. You just heard me talk to Tom.
Oh, yes.
What is the most overrated part of SAASTR?
You know, I hate to say it, but the audience, this is actually going to be part of my second answer too. All right.
Okay.
So tee up. But the audience is a bit light for Friday. There's not as many people here, but I think SAASTR on the whole has been on a little bit lighter side. They talked about 12,000, 15,000 people coming. Yeah. I think it's just been a little less.
Not quite as many, but I think today is a little light because everybody hit that lavender party last night. What's up, lavender?
At the airplane hangar. That was pretty awesome.
At the airplane hangar. I think they were supposed to come on today, but I don't think any of them actually are back yet. If you're watching from Lavender, we'd love to have you. Your party was awesome. I'm sure we'll talk about that.
Yes.
You went to the lavender party.
I was there.
I will say there were so many people at the lavender party. I don't think I could even put my eyes on everyone.
Yeah, there were, I don't know, like 300, 400 people or something. It was
so many.
Great.
Okay, so what's the most underrated thing that you've actually been excited about seeing at the conference?
Totally. Well, one thing is, so there have been fewer people, but I've been really experiencing more organic conversations. And so I'm just sitting down doing a brain date, right? And then 4 people who I have no idea, they didn't sign up for my brain date. They just come and sit and talk. So I've actually had more productive conversations and more genuine connections happen at this SAASTR than last year. because of that. So I
Do
think
you
that's been
think
really
there
cool.
being less people has something to do
Yeah,
with that?
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Because what happened last year, there's so many people. Everybody had their own groups and cliques and stuff, and everybody's like talking, but you had your squads, right?
Right.
And here, like, I feel like there's a lot more individuals, or maybe ones off, twos off people coming. So
That's how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met,
There we
right?
go.
Perfect. So we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the dynamics.
Awesome. All right, and we're gonna definitely have you come on next year for a full hour,
Oh yeah.
so that we can really dive into what's going on with your churn.
Yeah.
Because you got to fix your problems, so you
Got
can make more
churn?
revenue, right?
Let's talk.
All right.
Thank you so
Great
much.
to have you on.
Mark.
Thank
Great
you
to
so
meet
much.
Thank you so much.
Come on. What's up? What's up?
What's up, Lauren?
We got Jody in the house.
How are you?
I wish I brought my hat. I already packed my bag. Jody gave me an awesome hat, but I packed up this morning so that I would make sure I'm not in trouble tomorrow morning.
I did the same.
Yeah, you did the same, right?
Yeah, but I did pack my sunglasses, so everybody's got their
So,
sunglasses out here. It's
I
really
actually
nice.
just went. I have an extra pair of these in my bag if you need them. Just so you know, these
Right
are the
on.
SAASTR
Those
swag
are
glasses.
Those are
For
pretty cool.
swag, these are nice for swag.
Yeah,
I'll
nice.
say I think a lot of the swag is overrated personally.
Yeah,
If I can't take it home to my kid, I don't want it.
right. I
Um,
did find a good tumbler
Okay.
that was pretty cool.
Okay.
But I don't remember who gave it to me. So
My favorite booth was the booth with the Advil. So if you're coming, I
Advil.
recommend you like brand your Advil and give it out because people will search out your booth the morning
sure.
after the lavender party.
for sure.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
So talk to us about what you do, Jody.
I do lead generation.
Okay.
And outsourced sales development. We're kind of making a pivot with Prospect Hunter a little bit and paring down a little bit of the actual sales, do more sales enablement with data enhancements. So, curating the data a little bit, adding some marketing intelligence to the records that you might not get from a purchase of like Zoom Info or something like that.
Right.
And we're kind of scaling up outbound emailing. So we've come up with some really creative ways to send emails,
Okay.
kind of traditional hyper personalization, and then adding some social elements to it. And then we have an atomic level. If you really want to go big, we have an atomic smart mail product that we'll be
Wow.
releasing as well. So
That's important. Okay. I know you said the word Zoom Info, and I got to just shout out really quick. Zoom Info sucks. We're an Apollo partner here. But hey, Apollo, miss you at your conference. Come to SAASTR next time. But it was great to have you
My bad.
on. No, you're fine. I'm Apollo partner. I'm a stand up for Apollo all day, every day.
I
And I don't like Zoom
notion.
Info.
I don't like Zoom Info either, actually. I just don't like the way that they work. So
Yeah, I had a bad experience with account executive at Zoom Info.
As-
If you're watching, you know who you are.
yeah, do better. Just do better.
And I'll never ever be a Zoom Info client after that. So y'all, it really matters. Just so you know. All right, it was great to have you on.
Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you so much for
my
coming.
pleasure.
I'm gonna wear the Prospect Hunter hat on the
Yes.
next episode. We're gonna rotate all of the hats we got. So
Right
tune
on.
in next Friday. You'll see every single hat I collected at SAASTR. I think that's the only swag I really enjoyed.
Oh, I appreciate
The
that.
hats.
That's awesome. Yeah,
I live in
hats
Florida,
are really good. They
And
did a
we
good
golf
job.
and all the things. So I need a hat for every occasion. So the
For
hat
sure.
was a good swag choice.
Thank
And
you
I'm
very
never
much.
gonna forget who gave it to me.
Thanks for having me on.
Of
I'll give
course.
you a hug.
Of course.
Cool.
All
See y'all
right.
later.
Bye. All right, we got Miss Alexis in the house, the fairy job mother. And y'all, she's just as kind as in person as she is online. Oh my goodness. I love the hearts.
Thank you. Okay, so funny story. I think people who
We got to talk really loud
Okay,
though.
people who have been following me on LinkedIn. I think you know this. I'm a thrifter. So
You do great finds.
okay, this is from the Goodwill. It is a thrift find, $5, but it's Lily Pulitzer.
Ooh,
And I wore it today because it has hearts and it's a happy shirt. And
I
I'm
love
having
it.
a happy day.
you look great.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so I know you've heard a little bit about the questions. I'm going to get there in a minute, but tell everybody, what is the Fairy Job Mom?
Okay, so the Fairy Job Mom is my company that I started about 6 months ago, and I help job seekers market themselves for their next big career move. That's one side of the business. And then the other side of the business is working with executives, and I work with them for personal branding and LinkedIn ghostwriting.
LinkedIn ghostwriting is such a big market right now. And if you don't know what to post or what to do, you can reach out to Alexis and she can help you with that.
Yay.
That's not something I'm ever going to ghostwrite for anybody. Please don't ever ask me to ghostwrite for anyone. But this beautiful woman will ghostwrite for you.
Yes.
Um,
Or teach you how to.
Or teach
do
you
it.
how.
Yeah.
Teach you how.
Yeah.
I have so much respect for people who can speak in other people's voices. That's something that's very hard for me. It's not something
It's
I think I would be
challenging.
able to do.
It
so
is challenging, but it's interesting the number of people who have so much incredible information and experiences and a life story and business stories, and yet they're afraid to share it. They don't know what to say. So my job is to pull it out of them and write it down.
I love that. Yeah. And it sounds simple when you explain it, but when you're in the moment, it's really not that simple.
Right.
All right. So most overrated part of SAASTR so far.
I think I agree with Tom. Like the food. Okay, let me just tell you, this is my third SAASTR.
Okay.
So I am a SAASTR veteran.
This is my first.
Yes. And in years past, they've had food trucks as well. And the food has been really good. Like I have looked forward to the meals. In the past 2 days, it's been okay. I don't think it's the same vendors, quite frankly.
I don't think it's been bad.
Yeah,
my
it's
biggest
not bad.
My complaint, I'm wearing the scarf today, y'all, because I got sunburnt waiting in line for lunch
you really?
yesterday. Yeah, because the line was 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
And
no.
you can't get out of line or you can't eat.
Okay.
And I'm completely sunburned
This is
from
why you're
waiting
a
in
newbie.
line.
You didn't know. Okay. She's a newbie. This is
It's my first time.
Yeah, you have to go right when they open, or else you will be in line for quite a while.
Today, I will say, before they opened, there was already like a 30-minute
Oh my
line.
gosh.
I was like, I'm
Okay,
just
I
not
didn't see
eating.
that.
Maybe I can order a pizza and have it like dropped off at
You
the
probably
gate.
can.
I think that might be a good idea. All right, so that's overrated. What's been something that's really shocked you or maybe surprised you, something that you weren't expecting to be impressed with?
Well, okay, regarding the sunburn. So in years past, everything has been outside. So I literally packed like layers. So I have tank tops, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, a hat, sunscreen. I mean, I was fully prepared to not get a sunburn, like very prepared. But actually this year the booths are inside. So that has been different, but actually comfortable because it's air conditioned and, you know, I can wear long sleeves and not be sweaty, and that's been nice.
Yeah, I think if the whole thing was outside, I probably would have bailed out day two because I'm so like translucent white. It just doesn't work for me.
But yeah, and I have to tell you, like people who are like, "Oh, I have FOMO," you're seeing all these people. Like, yes, we are.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's really incredible to walk into a room and see 10 people that you know.
Yeah,
and you have the bond and you have the connection, and it's literally like walking into somebody that you've known for 10 years.
yes,
And I will say the thing that I've been super impressed with is that most of the people that I'm meeting in person, they are who they show up as online.
yes.
Which has been really impressive. I think I've maybe met one or two people that I was like, okay, side eye, you're not how you actually are. But for the majority, I think most people do a really good job of portraying themselves and who they are. And then you come to these events and it's like,
Yeah, and
we
I
are
think
friends.
the other thing that's really cool too is not only is there the SAASTR conference, so from 8 a.m. until about 5 p.m. you're here at the conference, but there are so many after parties and events and opportunities for you to just mix and mingle and connect with people. I mean, literally so many, you cannot go to them all. A blessing and a curse, of course, but I mean, I'm staying with my parents. I think some people know that this week. And I have had to tell my mom, like, I'll be home late tonight because you're just on from literally, 8, 9 a.m. until, last night I didn't get home till midnight. I don't even know what time you went home, but it's
We're
a
not
fun
talking
time.
about that,
Yeah,
Alexis.
I'm sorry.
Wow, call me out on that
Yeah.
one. No, listen, some nights are late, and last night was a late night, but we
Yeah.
showed up here bright and early, got
Yes,
set up
we
for the
did.
show at 9 a.m. I
Yes,
do
we
have
did.
makeup on under these sunglasses. It's just too bright for you to tell.
Exactly.
But no, this has been great. I'm so happy I got to meet you.
I know,
One of my
likewise.
other favorite parts was shoving into the back of her little rental car.
Oh my gosh. I should post a picture of it. I
You
have
should.
a picture of it.
I hit my head so hard I cracked my neck.
Okay, so for people watching, this is actually a funny story. My dream car, and no, it is not a Tesla. No, it is not a Lamborghini. No, it is not a Bentley. My dream car is a Fiat 500. And I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but my husband is a big man. And when I tell him that, he looks at me and he just says, absolutely not. There's no way. You're not getting that. So anytime that I travel, I rent as tiny of a car as I can. And this time it's a Fiat 500. And so imagine 4 grown adults squeezing on into a Fiat 500 and
With bags, with bags and
with
swag.
all of our swag,
Swag.
just riding around town, and we did a great job.
But we were really thankful to just not have to have an Uber. So
Yes,
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
She
My
was
pleasure.
amazing. Other than me bumping my head, but that had
Yes.
nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, you
this
ready
was
for your next
wonderful.
guest?
Yeah, we got a few more
Okay.
people to rotate on. Thank you for coming on, Alexis.
Bye, everybody.
You'll see her soon.
Okay.
All right, who's coming up? Oh, y'all, you're about to be excited.
No retainers.
You're about to be excited. Look who it is.
What's happening, everybody?
Gotta talk loud for the speaker.
Oh,
Mike,
my voice.
outside.
My voice.
Just lean in.
All right,
Good. What's up, everybody? I know I don't need to introduce this man, but we're gonna do it anyway.
What's
We
happening?
got Morgan J. Ingram in the house.
Yeah, chilling.
Chilling.
It's been a good vibe. It's
It's been more than a good vibe. This man filmed some content for me to post because
Yeah.
he's the realest human being.
I appreciate it.
You are.
Thank
You
you.
know that.
Thank you.
I will say you are walking around this conference networking like a madman,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's what
like
happened. That's what
there is
happened.
no sitting still for Morgan.
No.
Morgan works the room probably better than anybody at SAASTR. I think if there was like awards at SAASTR,
Yeah.
which by the way, if anybody from SAASTR is watching, or if Kevin maybe actually comes on the show, y'all should do awards at SAASTR,
That would
and
be
Morgan
great.
should win.
That would be great if they did awards. I think that'd be
Awards.
fantastic.
And by the way, I'll host them. I'll be the host for the award show. And we'll do awards. And you would definitely win
I think.
most perfect. Work the crowd.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think you just
Look, I mean, we'll just start the awards now. I'll just take the award. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I wish I had something to present to you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so there's a lot of things to talk about. We did a lot of outfit checks. We're gonna post those in the next week or two. I didn't want to overwhelm you all while we were here. I know I post 9 times a day anyway. But I want to talk to Morgan. The same thing I've been asking everybody else. Overrated, underrated. What's the most overrated part of the conference this year?
Yeah.
And what's the thing that kind of shocked you that you weren't expecting to be impressive?
The badges is overrated.
The badges are overrated.
I just don't like badges.
These.
Yeah, because it's like it doesn't allow you to have like momentum. It doesn't have fluid, and so like I just don't like badges. I think they're overrated.
That's why you're not wearing yours.
No, I never wear my badge.
So Tom Slocum told me that I wasn't popular enough to walk around without my badge, and that nobody would know who I was if I didn't have my badge on.
He's out here roasting?
Tom Slocum roasted me. Come here really quick.
Dang,
Tom told everybody that if I didn't
you
have my
roasting?
badge on, no one would know who I am at SAASTR. Morgan says badges are the most overrated.
They are the overrated.
Yeah.
If you're not known, then you shouldn't be here.
Should I be here? Should I be here?
I didn't say all that.
Wow.
Do not. That's not why I said badges overrated. That's Tom's advice.
That's Tom's opinion.
Please do not include that in my segments. Include that with Tom. It has nothing to do with me. I just don't like. I just don't
Don't
like
like wearing it.
I think literally there could be like a clip on. There can be like a tag, a bracelet. Like that's better. But a badge is just weight. If I feel like I'm being weighed down, I don't like it.
I hear
I
you.
like to be free if I'm going to come to an event.
Okay.
That's me.
What's the other part? Underrated, something that you didn't expect to be as impressed with, that now that we're here, you're like, damn, that's actually pretty cool.
Expensify's booth.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's underrated. I think people might classify it as properly rated, but I think it's underrated
So underrated.
because of how they set it up. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you got downstairs, like it's a house. It's like, cool, come in the door, what's up? And then like if they like you and the conversation's going well or whatever it is, you go upstairs and go to the bar. I think that was a
Did you
fantastic idea.
see my video yesterday where I said they had the best booth at SAASTR? I posted yesterday.
I did not see that, but
You and I are on the
we're
same
on the
vibe.
same wavelengths. Like I think that's actually the most underrated thing because I don't think none of the booth activations looked like that. So
No,
they did a good job.
they did a great job with their booth. And also, you got $20 yesterday if you scanned your lunch receipt from Expensify. So Expensify threw in some money for all of us.
I'd be curious to see what their use case, not the use case. I'd be curious to see what the results were after, how much that brought in, what was the feedback of the booth. But I think that was underrated.
I think that was definitely y'all to be able to just walk upstairs and get a margarita with a tajin rim with Don Julio Reposado at
Right.
any point I want.
Sounds like you went there a lot.
Yesterday 3 times.
Yeah, you had a precise.
We're not going to talk about the day before. Yesterday 3 times.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was a good booth.
Fair
It was the
play,
best
good.
booth in my opinion. If you want to know where I'm at, I'm probably upstairs at the Expensify
Yeah,
booth
yeah.
before they're kicking
You
me
were
out.
having a good time.
Or I'm on the zip line. We got to get somebody to do the zip line while we're live. All right. So, what's your plan after SAASTR?
In terms of following up with what happened at SAASTR or my actual
No,
plan?
Tom told us about his exciting plans for after SAASTR.
Okay.
What are your exciting plans for after SAASTR?
Yeah, gonna go to AZ. Gonna hang out with Tom and some other people out there, so that'll be a ton of fun.
Okay.
And then I'm coming back for Dreamforce.
Coming back for Dreamforce.
Doing another event.
So if you're at Dreamforce,
I will be there. I'm doing some activation with a company I'm super excited to announce with. I'm not gonna say yet. 'Cause you'll see.
are you gonna change your name again and say that you're at Dreamforce?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. We're playing with it.
I
I might
like
say
it.
at Dreamforce.
I like it. I like
might
it.
say at SF. I might change my location to Arizona before Dreamforce. We're playing around with it.
Have you noticed anything happening when you change that often? Like in terms of like other creators, should you think that that's something they should focus on, or is that just something that right now you're having fun with?
I did it last year for Twitter and for LinkedIn. And on Twitter, I actually got a ton of DMs for people who like wanted to meet up. Great. Or people who were like, oh, like a client's like, oh, I didn't know you were going. Like, let's meet up. So
it does help.
It does help for sure. But I only do it for like big events. I'm not like, I don't do it for every event I go to.
Right.
I like to A/B test and see, okay, like it doesn't hurt.
So
like,
SAASTR is important enough that Morgan Janger is changing his name on LinkedIn.
Yeah. I mean, so people know.
It's a big event.
Also, as well as like, it lets people know if you're posting content or you're replying to messages that you're at an event so they don't get weird. I changed it to my away message, but the problem is that like, I don't know, I just don't like the way it looks. And then people are like, oh, away message. Like, so I was like, fine, I'm just going to change it to this headline. Let people know that I'm here. And then if you look at my profile and you realize I'm at an event, you subconsciously will be like, all right, it's going to take Morgan a long time to reply probably. So those things of that nature I haven't played.
Okay. All right. He'll get back to you eventually, y'all. He's got some more conferences coming up. It's conference season.
Yeah.
It is.
Active.
And that's where we make our money. So
yeah.
Right?
That's what happens at conferences. Yes.
That's literally where we go to close deals.
Yeah.
So I hope you close so many more deals this conference season.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to. I cannot wait to hear your announcement soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I might have an idea.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll see soon.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. It was great having you on.
Thank you for having me on.
Morgan.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We got Miss. Oh, who's coming on next? Is it going to be Ding or Katie or Gianna? Who's coming? Let's go. We got Nooks in the house. You got to talk loud. You got to yell for the mic.
Hi, everybody.
Y'all, I went to the most amazing Nooks dinner last night. Freaking incredible. I also got a wonderful pullover. I know you have to have them on because it's so bright. I got a wonderful pullover that I do live in South Florida, so I'm wondering when I'm going to wear it. But I think I need to just book a trip now. I think you gave me an excuse to book a vacation because you gave me such good swag.
Yeah, go somewhere cold.
Exactly.
Stay warm.
Stay warm.
We were thinking of that in your next trip.
In my next trip.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get out of the sun to go get cold to stay warm somewhere else.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah.
All right. So
go skiing.
Obviously, you've been on the show. You know what this is about. But tell anybody who's watching who doesn't know what do you do, where are you from? Give them the lowdown.
Yeah, my name's Giano. I'm from Phoenix. I am Nook's lead marketer. So if you see Nooks on social media, if you follow me on social media, doing a bunch of stuff there. We had a dinner last night. I do their events, all the fun Nooks content and Nooks stuff. That's what I do.
You're killing it. Like
Thank
the posts are funny, as I'm not going to curse right now, but the posts are funny and relevant too. Like a lot of people post things that just aren't actually relevant to their product and what they actually do, but everything you guys do is just wonderful. When is your next, like, you doing any competitions coming up? What you guys got going on?
I've been really busy with this, but we were going to do a fall competition. So that's going to launch soon.
So follow Nooks. Go follow the Nooks page so that you know when that launches.
Especially if you're a cold caller.
Yeah.
Because then you can win some money and come play. But as soon as I get home and get to bed after this trip, that's next.
Are you coming back for Dreamforce?
No, we're not doing Dream. Well, a lot of the team lives here. They're going to go. But
okay.
We're not doing like any marketing around it. They're just going to go hang out.
And what did you dress up as your first day of SAASTR?
Oh, good call. We me and Vishnu, if you guys know Vishnu, we dressed up as telephones. We had big Nook signs, dressed as telephones. We had cookies from Grove Cookie Company.
I ate one in bed last night.
I ate one today, and they're still so good and chewy and soft. So shout out to them. Their cookies are the best, but they were a hit. So we dressed up as phones and handed them out, put them on tables. People were running up to us trying to get one, so it was amazing.
It was awesome. I saw some on a table this morning.
Yeah, that was.
Was that you?
Yeah, we had a few extras.
A few. Oh my gosh, I literally took 3 of them and put them in my bag.
Heck yeah.
But y'all, if you haven't had a Grove Cookie Company cookie, go check them out as well. We love them. I know you guys do too. This was fun.
Everyone
I have
does.
2 more questions, and then you can go.
Heck yeah.
Most overrated part of the conference, and then the most underrated thing that you really actually appreciated that you didn't think you would.
Man, that's hard. Overrated.
Overrated. Tom said the food.
Our competitors
Morgan said the badge. Okay, the competitors
I'm just kidding.
need to go. No,
that was a joke. That was a joke.
Okay, well, Morgan doesn't like to wear the badge. Okay.
Yeah.
Tom said that the food and waiting in line for the food and not having food in the interim.
Mm-hmm.
What's overrated?
I will say the food is in like tiny portions. I'm hoping for next year maybe like full buffet. style. So that would be one thing I would improve. If it were up to me.
I feel like this campus is so large and there's maps everywhere, and I know I can download one on my phone, but I wish I was like at the mall where you walk up and it's like, you are here.
Yeah.
I know I can do it on my phone, but I forgot a phone charger, y'all. So I've been begging people to let me get some charge here and there. So if you haven't been able to get a hold of me this week, it's because my phone was just probably dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's
I got
it that
an
you've been
underrated,
most
though.
underrated.
Underrated
most impressed?
is the location. It's beautiful. It's not crazy and big. Like, I don't know if you guys have been to Dreamforce, but Dreamforce is very hectic. It's hard to get around. Dreamforce is amazing, but it's like really hard to get around and it's insanely hectic. This is like kind of a remote location, beautiful trees. There's like a soccer field over there, easy to get to, easy parking. So it's so worth coming. Also, can I show off something to your
Of
chat?
course, please.
See if I can pull this up. All right. So if any of you are watching and you're thinking, is it worth it to go to a conference? This isn't me showing off. This is just me showing the benefits of SAASTR. And I don't even know if you guys can see it, but these are our inbound leads coming in from Nooks. And there's just a huge spike on the end of that graph. Just the last one, it's like double the size of normal. And it's from a lot of the stuff we did here this week at SAASTR. So if you're thinking of coming, if your company's trying to send you and you're like, I don't know if I want to do all that work, it's so worth it.
Definitely
you meet
worth
so many
it.
great people, get so many good business connections. So it's been amazing.
Awesome. Well, it's so good to have you on.
Thank
We'll see
you.
soon.
And thanks for coming to our dinner.
Of course, y'all. The best dinner. I think that was the best dinner at SAASTR.
Follow Nooks, please.
Go follow Nooks. All right, Ding. We got Ding in the house.
What's going on?
Y'all, it's your favorite sales rapper.
What up? What up?
Is
What
it
up?
the only? Like, I think you should be the only sales rapper.
I mean,
You're the best.
shout out to Ryan Scalera. Shout out to Raj Nation. Shout out
Nice.
to Eric Smith.
I'm still really
All my-
impressed with you.
I'm impressed with you. I'm impressed with. I like the wooden glasses.
These are SAASTR swag.
SAASTR swag.
This is SAASTR swag glasses.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Is the Gucci scarf SAASTR swag as well?
No, the Gucci scarf
No.
came
no.
with the bag.
Limkin's not on that wave right now.
No, not
Yeah,
quite.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
tell everybody a little bit about you.
About me. Well,
Yeah.
my name's Ding Like a Doorbell. I rap. I've been in the music industry for 15 years. At one point when I was graduating college, it didn't work out, and I fell into sales like many of y'all watching this. And best thing that ever happened to me. Went on to LinkedIn during 2020 when I lost my job, started making content to try and find another AE position. Went viral for rapping, and here I am.
As
Lauren.
you should have.
Yes. Lauren,
It
how are
was
you
awesome.
doing?
I'm doing really great. This is
Amazing.
my first SAASTR. It's my first time in Cali. I said San Fran, and I got
Yeah.
beat up by the locals.
Oh, lordy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, y'all, everybody knows I'm not from here. But it's been a really good conference for me. How many times have you been to SAASTR?
So this is year 3 now.
Year 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you, I know you probably heard we're asking what's the most overrated and underrated part. So what's something that's just completely overrated? And then what's something that actually really impressed you that you weren't expecting to be
In
impressed
general or
with? In
about
general,
SAASTR?
about SAASTR.
About SAASTR. Okay. What is overrated about SAASTR? I think, I think the Vietnamese coffee was overrated.
Oh, I waited in line for so long for that, and it was so sweet I couldn't drink it.
Yeah, it's the condensed milk. And listen, I like Vietnamese coffee, not in the morning of a conference. Like it's more of a dessert,
Yeah.
Type of thing. The most underrated, I think for most conference attendees out there watching, the most underrated aspects are the nighttime events. That's where most of the business gets done. For me historically.
Yep.
And people have their guards down a little bit. And I think the reason for that, and something that isn't talked about a lot, is people go to conferences and they're working their booth. They're trying to scan badges. They're trying to open up new opportunities. And they're not, if you're going up to a booth, they don't want to hear your spiel. They want to see if they can sell to you.
Yep.
So people have their guards more down later in the evenings.
What's your favorite party you went to?
Favorite party I went to? Wow. That's shout out to Lavender, right?
That party was insane.
That party was great. And then also shout out to Mutiny at Pinstripe. Shout out to WebStacks.
Yeah, I was at Pinstripes last night. I think there was a consensus party at Pinstripes last night that I caught the tail end of. So there's a lot of really good events. And I will say there's a lot of events where you can pick and choose the crowd. So
Exactly.
last night, if you didn't want to go to the Lavender Rave, there was other stuff that wasn't that popular and maybe only 10 people showed up, but there was other events you could have chosen to go to.
That's right.
So there's an option for everyone. Don't feel like you have to come, you have to do one thing. Just like I tell people all the time, do LinkedIn your way, go do SAASTR your way. It's for you.
It's amazing.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Likewise, I
I hope you
appreciate
have
you.
a wonderful last day of SAASTR.
Absolutely.
I
Are
can't
you
wait
are you
for it.
leaving today or tomorrow?
I leave in the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Me too.
Where are you flying in the morning?
Where am I? Austin.
Okay. So I think Katie's flying to Austin
Really?
tomorrow. No, Houston.
Houston.
The opposite part of Texas. It's not Texas isn't as big as California though. When I found out how long it took to drive from SF to San Diego,
Oh yeah. California.
and I said
it's
SF
long.
that time. You're welcome.
You did it.
I
You
did it.
We're
I
so
did
proud
it.
of
I'm
you.
working on it.
All right, y'all. It's been the Sales
Good to have you
Rapper.
on. Look
Like,
up.
comment, subscribe, follow all the channels.
You have to follow Ding.
Yeah.
If you're
Hold on.
not following Ding, what are you doing?
Yeah. Salesrap.io. Best activations and content in the B2B game. If you want bars, DM me. I got a free stuff for you.
There
Ding
you
out.
go. Thank you. All right, Miss Katie Pinner. We got the biggest brain date in the house at SAASTR.
Hello. Hey, everybody.
Y'all, Katie had a super brain date yesterday. So many people attended. People were sitting on the floor, 3 deep standing in the back.
It's wild.
Your presentation killed it. The questions were great. And it was so amazing. They told her she's got to come back and do round 2 today.
Yeah.
Girl.
Insane.
Okay. If you don't know Katie Penner, this is Katie Penner.
Hey, guys.
Probably my favorite person at the conference. Can you
Aw.
tell everybody a little bit about you?
Yeah. So my name's Katie Penner. I am the head of sender relations at Sendoso. We are a direct mail platform and can essentially help you send anything to anyone, anywhere.
Anything to anyone, anywhere. And she's rocking the Sendoso orange
Oh,
today.
yeah.
We're obsessed with the color choices. Last night, she had on the most bedazzled cowboy hat I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for you to post more of your stuff from the conference. But I'm gonna ask you, just how I asked everybody else on the show today.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do overrated or underrated first?
Let's do overrated first.
Okay.
I think the most overrated part of SAASTR is the food lines. They are ridiculously long, and it does get hot out here during the day when the sun's beating down on you. And then most underrated part, I was really excited to meet people like you in person, but it truly is amazing to be able to meet all your LinkedIn friends in real life. So
It really
that's
is.
been absolutely incredible.
I feel like I would recommend to everyone, if you're thinking about going to SAASTR next year and getting to meet these people in real life, plan with them to have an extra day, because you spend your first day really getting to know your friends that you want to know, and then you kind of miss a day of your conference because the first day you hung out with the people that you've been waiting to see
True.
and meet and all of those things. So I think I would highly recommend that if you're thinking about going to a conference and you have people you want to meet up with, plan an extra day on one of the ends so that you actually have the time to do that.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're not going home until tomorrow morning.
The people who are dragging their bags here and checking them,
No,
I feel so bad for them.
no, we're going to hang out in that hotel room. We're going to eat Lunchables in bed. We're just going to relax and rest.
Didn't y'all eat the Lunchables?
We're going to have to go buy more
We
Lunchables.
gotta go to the store today
Yeah.
and buy some more Lunchables.
But if we're going to make it happen, because Lunchables in bed is probably the best thing ever.
I ate a Lunchable in bed the first night, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I did the second night. And now we're going to tonight. It's going to
Tonight
be awesome.
too. All right, y'all. Well, this is Katie. She's got to save her voice for her talk later. Every single person who went out last night has no voice.
No
today.
voice. Yeah.
Y'all probably noticed Tom's voice, Morgan's voice, Katie's voice. Everybody
Morgan.
cracking today.
Dean came in clutch. He came with cough drops
There we
and
go.
electrolytes. He came
Got some
prepared.
lozenges.
All
right,
cool.
y'all.
Thanks,
Thank you,
y'all.
Katie.
See ya.
All right, we got Alexa in the house. What's up, babe?
I am just so stoked that I made it over.
How do you feel today?
You know what? It's not that bad, but I was awake late. I'll just
Okay.
say I was awake late.
She was awake late. Alexis
late.
asked me live what time I came home. I'm not telling anybody that. But awake late. And then she's here and she looks great. She looks
made it.
fresh.
I showered. I put my
I
makeup on.
showered too.
I didn't do my hair. That's why it's
Oh,
up.
I did.
Like,
I did.
yeah, no, your hair looks great.
Thank you.
Mine, you don't want to see if it was down.
Oh my God. It took me an hour and a half to blow dry it today. And I feel like Katie hated me because she was sleeping and I was blow drying my hair. It's
I
so
would
loud.
hate you too.
Anyway, sorry, I had to get ready and come to the conference to set up for this live show.
Woo!
Okay, so a few things. You're also going to see some content coming in the next week from outfit checks from Alexa because we filmed her for some outfit stuff too. So be prepared coming for that.
Yes.
But tell everybody, who are you? What do you do? Give them the lowdown.
I am Alexa. You've probably seen me on LinkedIn. My last name's Pedowitz. My hair is down
Purple?
in my LinkedIn photo. Yeah, I have like
Purple?
a pinkish purple gradient style background.
Uh-huh.
I'm an account executive at Butterfly. We do energy efficiency for
She's
restaurants.
a badass account
I
executive,
am
y'all.
badass. That's right.
Own it. You
Yeah,
are.
Of course, I am going to own that all day long. But yeah, I'm here because I wanted to meet all of my LinkedIn friends in real life. Like,
I
what's
know.
better than that?
We all just came to hang out, but it's true. Y'all, okay, while we're talking, we're going to talk for a few more minutes because everybody's signing up to go zip line behind us right now. But it does take a minute because you got to get strapped in, harnessed in, and you got to sign your life away.
Yeah.
So if you fall off, nobody can sue SAASTR.
The death, dismemberment, all of that great stuff.
those.
You sign it all away.
All right, so we're going to talk for a minute. My scarf is like shedding. Let's talk for a minute. I want to talk about SAASTR in general. Is this your first time?
First time.
Okay, so you're a newbie like me.
Yep.
Where are you from?
Seattle.
So from Seattle, so not quite as far for you from me.
Nope. Could
But
have driven if I really, really wanted to.
But what's been your favorite thing about SAASTR being a newbie?
Well, I think really for me, it was all about coming and meeting everyone. The funniest thing is, you know how like, not that I do a lot of it, but like online dating, it's like really awkward and you go to meet people and you're like, they're not at all like what you thought they were going to be. Okay. Everyone I've met from LinkedIn, you're like, they're exactly how you thought they were going to be from LinkedIn. It's like the exact same person they were online. And it's so amazing. I don't even know how else to describe it. Like,
Alexis,
it's like you already knew them.
Alexis was on earlier and I said to her, I really do agree. I think I've only met maybe 2 people that I was like, oh, you're not really.
Like,
but for the most part, every single person I've interacted with, you are who you say you are. And it's really refreshing, right?
So
it's
refreshing.
refreshing.
So refreshing.
To walk in and not just feel like you know them, but then the bond is already built.
Yep.
And like we say, we tell all of you, build your brand, do all this stuff. The trust is what we're working towards.
Yep.
And we didn't have to come here and not trust. We already came here and knew.
Yes.
And that's really, really incredible. So they're climbing the zip line now. Okay.
We did that the other day. Did you talk about that yet?
So I didn't talk about the zip line, but I put the zip line video as the intro today.
Oh, yeah.
I have zip lined, I think, more than anyone at SAASTR.
How many times have you done it now?
More than 10. Yesterday, like the staff at the zip line knows me so well. Yesterday when I went to go down, like 4 of them lined up and put their hands up to high five me all in a row on the way down. I've learned how to spin on the way down.
Oh, okay. So there's better videos now.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun, y'all. To me, that's the most underrated part of the conference. Because when I come, like in the morning, I'm a little hungover. I go do the zip line. I get a shot of adrenaline, and I feel better.
Oh, I think if I were hungover and I got on the zip line, it would not be pretty. It'd be like a mess all the way down.
Oh no,
you wouldn't want to
fun.
see
The
that.
adrenaline helps. The adrenaline helps me.
Okay.
It was good. Are you gonna do the zip line today? Okay, look, you guys can see him in the background. That's Tom Slocum is about to go down. Tom's about to go down the zip line.
He's about to do it.
All right, can you guys see that in the background? Tom is gonna zip
Tom!
line. Let's go, Tom!
Woo! Let's go.
Okay, and then after Tom, Katie Penner is gonna zip line down the zip line next. It is set up. This is overrated part of SAASTR too. The zip line is the most overrated and underrated because it's got 2 lines, but they won't let you race.
You can't go together. Yeah.
And the only thing I want to do is race her, and we can't race.
No, I know that would be so much fun if we
Okay,
could both go at the same
Tom's
time.
gonna go. I'm trying to lean back.
Let's go.
Let's go, Tom.
Let's go.
If you were here, you could be ziplining too.
Come on, we're doing it for the live show. Let's go. Oh, he has to get his content. He's got to get his content. Yeah. Content. Bah.
He's already done it 12 times too. Let's go, Tom. Oh my gosh, spinning back around. They're closing him up.
Yeah, they're closing him up so they can get the spin of him for content.
So let me tell you all, when you get strapped into the zip line, because this happened to me, 1, they strap you in tight. When you want to be tight, but man, that was a little uncomfortable for me the first time. Then when you're climbing up the stairs, because I went first, I was the first one to go out of the group.
Yep.
You get about to the platform halfway, and you realize you're about to do something kind of stupid, probably.
Yeah, like you could fall off and break a leg.
You could.
Or die.
I did sign my life away.
We signed away.
You get to the top, and I tell the man, the nice gentleman working, I'm like, please, please, please tell me. Here we go. Woo! So I said, please tell me every single thing you're about to do. Because because I'm very nervous. And if you tell me, I will be okay.
Right.
He tells me everything until the part where they spin you around and the whole thing shakes. And I'm screaming. The man thinks it's so funny. He quickly spins me back around, says, I'm going to spin you, and spins me a third time. It was not so funny for me. But it was a lot of fun. Katie Penner's coming now. You see the bright orange shirt going up to the platform.
Yeah, you can't miss her.
Ding's
Reppin'
got,
Sendoso.
Ding's got his camera downstairs. He's filming legitimate content, not
Yeah.
just with
not,
like
not
the iPhone.
the iPhone content that I got mine done with.
The legitimate stuff.
Yeah,
All
the good
right.
stuff.
Are you going to go zipline?
Am I?
Are you going to do it?
I mean, I don't know. I did it the other day. I don't know if I need to do it again.
All right.
Yeah.
She's not going to do it,
Yeah.
y'all.
I'm wimping out.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on, Alexa. We got Catherine coming
We got
on next.
Catherine, the queen of
Let's
video
go,
prospecting.
Catherine.
Let's go.
Come on. Come on, Catherine. Come on, Friday Live. We're live on LinkedIn right now. I don't think Catherine knew she was doing this. She
No,
just
I
like
just
walked
showed
into
up
the
here.
party.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? Okay, so we're live on LinkedIn. You got to talk loud for the mic. All right. I love it. Finally, somebody who can match my energy. Okay, so we got to talk loud. We're going to ask a few questions. But
Okay.
before we get into questions, tell everybody who you are. What do you do?
My name's Catherine Caldwell. I'm from the Seattle area. I do a lot of video prospecting coaching, and I also help SaaS founders on their go-to-market strategy.
Perfect. That was like very quick and concise. She got her elevator pitch down. All right. So there goes Katie. Woo! All right. So a few questions we're asking everybody about SAASTR. One, is this your first SAASTR?
This is my first SAASTR. I had FOMO for like 4 years, and I was like not going to have FOMO this year.
So finally made it happen. I had very bad FOMO last year, so I didn't wait 4 years. The next year I was like, I'm going. But tell me, since you've been here, we're going to go over the most overrated part of SAASTR and the most underrated part of SAASTR. So what do you think? You can start with whichever one you want. What was something that either like really impressed you that you didn't expect, or what's something that you're like, you know what, I really expected that to be better?
I'm a super honest person, so I expected a little bit more from some of the brain dates and stuff. Like
Okay.
I wanted more tactical advice rather than strategic. I like to learn stuff that I can like take home and do immediately. I didn't get a lot of that. I didn't go to every single one, of course, but I didn't.
But
Get
if
a
she's
lot of
talking
what I
about
was
it, you
looking
went to them.
I went to a couple.
And I
yeah.
will say, I know some people here who didn't attend one brain date.
Wow, yeah. So I
And
went
if
to a
you
couple.
came and didn't attend a brain date, what are you doing? Okay, so that was the thing. You didn't take enough actionable stuff away from the brain date.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not really a SAASTR thing, though. That's kind of the people who are showing up to do the brain date. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's the thing that kind of really actually impressed you?
I think the after parties have been popping off. Like,
Popping off.
Yeah, a
Were you
lot
at
of
the
fun.
lavender party last
I was
night?
at the lavender party.
So I told everybody there were so many people there. I don't think I could have bumped into everyone if I wanted to.
No, there were, I think, 1,000 people there.
1,000 people
Yeah.
at an airplane hangar.
Yep.
What was the best part of that party for you?
Oh gosh, probably the dance floor. It was fun watching everybody do a kind of a circle and get in. Felt like high school, so it was really nice.
I was in a dress and realized I couldn't go on the dance floor because it was mirrored.
I was wearing a dress too. I didn't go on there though.
I walked on the dance floor for about 30 seconds and realized I had to walk right back off.
I guess my shyness saved me from embarrassment, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a dance circle at all, even at the lavender party. But watching the dance circle,
Yeah,
was worth it.
yeah.
Oh, Alexa got food, y'all. I might cut this live short and go eat.
We're hungry.
We're hungry. I think the other people, you weren't sitting here, but everybody said that the food was also a little bit overrated, that we have to wait a long time and
Yeah.
in lines. I got a sunburn waiting in line yesterday, all
Oh,
those
no.
kinds of things. So, what are we doing? Where are we pointing? Oh, the line for food. Yeah, she's pointing at the line for food right now. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming on, Catherine. You're going to go back to
Awesome.
SAASTR next year?
I will be here next year.
Are
yeah.
you doing Dreamforce in a few weeks?
I'm not. I'm doing Unleash by Outreach in
Okay.
Seattle.
So if
So I'll
you're
be there.
in Seattle, you can go see her there. What else you got going on in the next
Yeah,
few
I'll
weeks?
be with Vidyard there.
Okay.
I'm going to a couple.
Shout out Vidyard.
Yeah,
Go follow.
Vidyard. Please sign up. Use my unique code.
Go find Catherine. DM her. Ask for Catherine's
yeah,
code specifically.
I can get you Vidyard for free. Just ask me. But yeah, I'm going to a couple other conferences this month. But they're like finance conferences, so no one would really be there. Going to a wedding next weekend. So yeah, it's a busy month.
It's wedding season. It's
It
conference
is.
season. We're getting into the fall
We are.
period.
Yeah.
Y'all, it's just going to be that same shit show that it always is.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
when it gets busy and that's when it's real and that's when it's fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Well, I
for
hope you
sure.
have so much fun at the wedding
you.
and all your conferences.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. So I think we got a few more people ziplining. I am honestly, y'all, I think we're gonna wrap this early because I'm hungry. I didn't eat today at all. No food. Let's talk a little bit more about SAASTR though. I want to say one, I wouldn't have got to come here without the diversity ticket from SAASTR. So I'm very thankful that SAASTR does that and recognizes that because it definitely wasn't coming on this trip without that.
Same here.
So I'd also say that's one of the most underrated parts of the conference is that SAASTR really looks out for DE&I initiatives. So super impressed with that.
Yep.
Really impressed. And then I've been impressed with your outfits every day.
Oh,
she
you.
comes and she's like the most casual, cute. I'm like, I could never be that casual and still look put together. I feel like I'd look like I just like went to the gym, but you like make it work every day. It's incredible.
It's the Seattle vibe.
Yeah, I don't have that from Del Rey in Miami area. It's very opposite.
Yeah, I didn't rock it as much when I lived in Orange County, California. It didn't work there.
You like Orange County more or Seattle more?
No, Seattle.
Why?
I think it's just where I'm from.
Oh, that hometown vibe.
That hometown vibe, yeah.
I feel you. I miss my hometown often. We're not even gonna talk about that right now. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap. I'm gonna eat this lozenge. This thing that Ding brought me because we're all dying from the lavender party and screaming so much last night. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go zip line once or twice. There's somebody else going down. I'll leave it up for a minute so you guys can see that. But if you want to book for next year for Friday Live, let me know. We're booking for 2024 right now. We will be back in studio next week with a normal guest, with our normal lineup, with normal topics for a full hour show. And y'all, this was fun. Thanks so much for coming. You know what I always say? You didn't like it.